The UN patrols the streets of Goma. M23's takeover has brought with it a security vacuum, which peacekeepers are trying to fill. But there are questions over why the UN allowed a rebel group to take over this city in the first place. When M23 entered Goma, the UN didn't fire a single shot, while just days earlier, the UN used attack helicopters to fire on M23.
Right now we are looking at the protection of civilians.
The UN says its job is to back the Congolese army known as FARDC, not to fight the rebels on its own.
You see, the UN fought very well. As a matter of fact, we were there right with the FARDC in the front, and at times we were even ahead of them. But then at a point of time we realized that there was no FARDC around us, and at that point it was decided that we need to focus on our prime mandated task of protection of civilians.
There are reports of angry mobs attacking UN peacekeepers in different parts of the country. The situation in Goma is calm, but people here have questions.
I know the UN's mandate is to protect civilians, but it should also protect the country.
I was returning home and there were two groups of soldiers. I don't know who bombed my home. I'm asking now, what should I do?
I thank the UN because there was no bloodshed when the M23 came into the city, but that's the only thing I can say the UN has done to bring security.
The UN says it's restricted by its mandate, and its 19,000 troops are spread thinly across a country the size of Western Europe.
This is the most expensive peacekeeping operation in the history of the UN. It costs more than $1 billion a year, but it's still not able to maintain security in this region.
One of the biggest issues for the UN is foreign involvement in this conflict. There is talk at the highest levels of using drones to monitor the country's borders with Rwanda and Uganda. For now, the UN has to win back the confidence of the Congolese people and work out how it's going to deal with the growing power of M23. Nazanin Mashiri, Al Jazeera, Goma.